A reading from the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 33. No evil will befall one who fears the Lord. Such a one will be rescued even in the ordeal. No one who hates the law is wise. One who is hypocritical about it is like a ship in a storm. An intelligent person will put faith in the law. For such a one, the law is as dependable as a prophecy. Prepare what you have to say, and you will get a hearing. Summon up your training before you answer. The feelings of a fool are like a cartwheel. A fool's thought revolves like a turning axle. A sarcastic friend is like a rutting stallion. He neighs whoever rides him. Contrasts. Why is one day better than another, though the sun gives the same daylight throughout the year? They have been differentiated in the mind of the Lord, who has diversified the seasons and festivals. Some he has made more important and has hallowed. Others he has made ordinary days. All human beings come from the ground. Adam himself was formed out of earth. In the fullness of his wisdom, the Lord has made distinctions between them and diversified their conditions. Some of them he has blessed, hallowing and setting them near him. Others he has cursed and humiliated by degrading them from their positions. Like clay in the hands of the potter, and all his ways are according to his good pleasure, so are human beings in the hands of their Maker, to reward as he judges right. Opposite evil stands good. Opposite death, life. So too opposite the devout stands the sinner. Contemplate all the works of the Most High. They go in pairs, by opposites. I was the last to stay on watch like a gleaner following the grape pickers. By the blessing of the Lord, I have come in first, and like a grape picker have filled my winepress. And note, I have not been working merely for myself, but for all who seek instruction. Listen to me, important leaders, presidents of the assembly, give ear. Independence. Neither to son nor wife, brother nor friend, give power over yourself during your own lifetime. And do not give your property to anyone else in case you regret it and have to ask for it back. As long as you live and there is breath in your body, do not yield power over yourself to anyone. Better that your children should come begging to you than for you to have to go begging to them. In all you do, be the master and leave a reputation unstained. The day your life draws to a close, at the hour of death, then distribute your heritage. Slaves, fodder, the stick and burdens for a donkey, bread, discipline and work for a slave. Work your slave hard and you will have peace of mind. Leave his hands idle and he will be asking for his freedom. Yoke and harness will bow the neck, for a bad servant torments and the rack. Set him to work so that he will not be idle. Idleness teaches every kind of mischief. Keep him at his duties where he should be. If he is disobedient, clap him in irons. But do not be over-exacting with anyone, and do nothing contrary to justice. You have a slave? Treat him like yourself, since you have acquired him with blood. You have a slave? Treat him as a brother, since you need him as you need yourself. If you ill-treat him and he runs away, which way will you go to look for him? The word of the Lord. A reading from the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 34. Dreams. Vain and deceptive hopes are for the foolish, and dreams lend wings to fools. As well clutch at shadows and chase the wind as put any faith in dreams. What is seen in a dream depends on the viewer. Confronting a face, the reflection of that face. What can be cleansed by uncleanness? What can be verified by falsehood? Divinations, auguries, and dreams are nonsense, like the fantasies of a pregnant woman, unless sent as emissaries from the Most High. Do not give them a thought. For dreams have led many astray, and those who relied on them have come to grief. Fulfilling the law requires no falsehood, and wisdom is perfected in veracity. Experience. A much-traveled person knows many things, and a person of great experience will talk sound sense. An inexperienced person knows little, but a much-traveled person masters every situation. I have seen many things on my travels. I have understood more than I put into words. I have been in danger of death often, and that is why I survived. The spirit of those who fear the Lord will live, for their hope is in the one who saves them. No one who fears the Lord need ever hesitate or ever be daunted, since the Lord is a sure hope. Blessed the soul of one who fears the Lord. Whence is this reliance? Who is this support? The eyes of the Lord watch over those who love him. He is their powerful protection and their strong support, their shelter from the desert wind, their shelter from the midday sun, a guard against stumbling, an assurance against a fall. He revives the spirit and brightens the eyes. He gives health, life, and blessing. Sacrifices. The sacrifice of an offering unjustly acquired is a mockery. The gifts of the impious are unacceptable. The Most High takes no pleasure in offerings from the godless. Multiplying sacrifices will not gain pardon for sin. Offering sacrifice from the property of the poor is like slaughtering a son before his father's eyes. A meager diet is the very life of the poor. To deprive them of it is to commit murder. To take away a neighbor's livelihood is murder. To deprive an employee of wages is to shed blood. If one person builds while another pulls down, what will they get out of it but hard work? If one person prays and another calls down a curse, to whose voice will the master listen? If someone washes after touching a corpse and then touches it again, what is the good of the washing? Just so with someone who fasts for sin and then goes and commits it again. Who will hear that person's prayer? What is the good of the self-abasement? The word of the Lord.